Hello and welcome everyone to my Let's Play of Daggerfall. And yeah, this is largely going to be a blind playthrough because I have tried several times to play through this game, both recording it and not recording it, and I just kind of, compared to Arena, it's pretty intimidating to get into because there's so much shit all thrown at you at once, and it's not a game that I have any comfort in trying to learn. Unlike Morrowind is more straightforward in the beginning than this game is. And okay, well, let's just get started. I'm going to play as a Nord. They're from Skyrim, in case you don't know. They're pretty much Danish people. Or Nordic people, I guess. I'm going to make a class because the character from Arena was a spell sword, but spell swords in this game are not good because for reasons that I will. None of these are probably any good, but I want to make it a custom class. I want to make them as close to the one I had in Arena as possible because unlike other games in the series, it's loud. Unlike other games in the series, this one is probably the closest to an actual sequel because you'll see in the cutscene that's coming up, they address it like you are returning to serve your emperor. You've been with him the entire time, and now you're going to do him a favor because he calls you his friend. Let's see. I want to use swords because I like swords. Long swords. Long blades. And let's see. I'll also use I don't know if I should use axes or maces. I'm not going to use archery. My range, I'm probably going to use magic for that. But I do want a second weapon type. I'll say axes. Let's see, I also want, let's see, how about critical strike? Don't know. Critical strike seems good. Sure, critical strike. And how about a magic ability, skill? Magic skill of restoration, because I'm going to be using that a lot too. Now we'll also have destruction. And I'll explain the whole leveling system in a second. Just want to pick these real fast. I believe medical is the rate you heal whenever you rest. And is there... yeah, I believe that's it. And I don't know if there's any kind of first aid kits or anything like that, but I would assume that would also apply. Potions might apply with that, I'm not sure. I don't know what this does. I probably should have read up on it before. But I think I want to have alteration. No. We'll have dodging. And then alteration. And short blade, maybe? Yeah, how about short blade? Centurion, Draconic, or Daedric, Dragonish, all this, Giantish, these are language skills, which increase your ability to talk to those types of creatures, or maybe tame them. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. This game is weird. I will have Streetwise though. Instead of short blade, we will pick up blunt weapons. I will pick up medical. And I don't want pickpocketing. It could be useful. I will never use it, even if I did pick it up. Stealth seems handy. And I guess climbing. Sure. No. Running. Or athleticism. Let's see. The way this game works is kind of like Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim. This is the prototype. This is the proto version of all of them. These three goes towards your level. Your two highest major skills will go towards your level, and your highest minor skill will go towards your level. I don't know if the other skills will actually level up any. I don't know for sure, but they won't add towards your level. And you get a total of, I think, 10. It's either 10 or 15 of total of levels in these you get, and you level up. Kind of like in Morrowind and Oblivion. Not so much, well, yeah, including and Skyrim. I'm never a lucky person, even in real life, so it's gonna be so let's lower that down. And I want strength. And endurance. Slow my personality a little bit. And increase my agility. Okay, I believe agility is your skill is your attribute for long blades, and I believe axe and blunt weapons go towards strength. I think. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about this game. This is going to be largely blind. Now we have special advantages. And on this one, you can pick if you're immune to something, increase magery. I will increase my magery by ×3 because I do plan to use magic, and I always want that to show up. If you don't pick it a magery, of any of these, then your skill points will equal to, I think it said half your intelligence, which is nothing. And if I was closely resembling my, well, I don't know, if I wanted to be close to my original guy, then this would be this right there. Intelligence equals spell points. Well, that wouldn't be true either. How about 3 times? 3 times is fine. See, not regenerate anything else. No, no. And yeah, that's fine. That's all I need for that. Now, disadvantages. You can be forbidden. You can have a forbidden of armor. No, I don't want that. I want to wear armor. Armor types, materials. I can be forbidden to wear Daedric and Elven. And let's see. I could have a forbidden weaponry, be missile weapons, because I never want to use them. Now I don't. Now, well, I'm gonna keep hand to hand because then you can't defend yourself even without a weapon. That would just be crazy. And short blades. No, I'll keep short blades. Damage, no. Critical weakness. If I have a critical weakness to frost, it decreases this, but this is for my classing. Your racial skills for your racial traits for your racial traits always trump your class traits. So even though I'm a Nord and I have 50% resistance to frost, I believe that's what it is in this game. This critical weakness to frost would make it 100, but since I have that racial skill, my racial skill negates. It doesn't really negate it; it overrides it. So this doesn't matter. So that's really just a free skill advancement. So I'm just going to keep that. You could really break this game by just playing as a high elf. And in this game, high elves have an immunity to paralysis. If anybody watched me in the arena, you notice that paralysis had killed me several times. And that would be super handy, except I'm not going to be a high elf. They're tall, and I'm not tall. Well, like I say, I'm tall. But I'm not. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. And we'll have a phobia of Daedra. No, we won't have a phobia. That's fine. That's good. We can't use Daedric equipment, Elven equipment, missile weapons, and critical weakness to frost. All those critical weakness to frost won't matter in the end. And what this is, skill advancement for classes, choose difficult. This is setting the difficulty at which those will increase, which means there needs to be a certain number of checks for those. And this governs that. Middle of the road is 1, top is 3, bottom one is 0.3. I think that's fine. You know what, we'll increase this to, there we go, middle of the road, that's fine. And this will be Rongaren. It's class. Class is a don't know. It's a good class name. Kill thing designator. Oh, kill things are there. There we go. Good. Edit reputations. Depends on this judges who likes you in the world and who doesn't. This changes over time. It's easier for people to not like you than it is to like you. I'm not gonna mess with this. Everyone is cool with me. I can do a fast start by automatically generating character background. We'll be able to adjust starter skills and set up the choose your path by answering 12 important character decisions that will influence character background. Let's answer questions. You have a certain degree of training in longblades. Thieving. What thieving skill have you been studying the longest? Critical striking. That seems useful. What motivates you in life of adventure? Riches, knowledge, fun. All these. How about fun? Riches. No, fun. Let's do fun. Your preferred criminal method is what? What if I'm not a criminal? Huh? I don't know. Smuggling? No. Pickpocketing? No. How about mugging? A suit of armor. This could be handy because I can sell this, even though I could use it. It's a pretty good weapon. And this is good for the beginning. Both these would be good for at the beginning because some things you can't hurt unless you have a certain degree of certain type of weapon, increased ability in a weapon. Like some things are immune to iron, some things are immune to steel. As they go on later in the game, more things will be immune to the lower tiered stuff. Ruby, I guess I have to sell. A book, I don't know what you could do with that. 200 gold seems handy. Ebony dagger probably sells for more than 200 gold. I bet the silver staff sells for more than 200 gold. Suit of armor would be handy, but I'd probably find more armor. I'm going to pick the ebony dagger. One of the most important survival skills you picked up was how to mending simple wounds would be helpful. But that will increase my medical skill. I don't know if I need to do that. Boss people around? No. Fight with a knife? That seems handy. But I would imagine that will increase my sharp blades. Let's pick this one. You were an active child, blank than anyone else your age. A better brawler. You can get most of the things you want by stealing from. There's a lot of things that have to do with stealing. Mages and sages, rich nobles. If you get rich nobles, then yeah, of course you can. Rich nobles. The one skill you could not work without must be dodging. Sure. As a child, your nickname was Guppy. Rabbit. Monkey, Quicksilver, Scrapper. What god, if any, do you worship? The Akatosh, the god of time. Your frail health as a child has made you less resistant to poisons. Yeah. Unchanged. Now I am Rocket. And my last guy was blonde, so I want to pick this guy because I could pick this guy, but he has a smug smile, and fuck that guy. Pick this guy. I'm gonna pick this guy. He's a little older than he was in the first one that in the arena. It's been 9 years since the arena started, and then this game starts. Choose thy face. So he's a little older, he's a little grizzled. I don't know, that seems fine. Let's increase my agility. I don't know, if I increase my endurance to 80, I don't need to increase it to 80, I just need to increase it to, yeah, 80. And put the rest in strength. There we go, that's fine. I am okay with that. Increase my long blades. Dodging. Yeah, dodging, because I'm going to be dodging a lot. And I'm going to be running a lot too, so that's going to increase. So really, I don't need to put it in dodging, because that's going to increase by itself. So will destruction, but I will increase destruction, because destruction could be handy. Stealth will increase as I use stealth. I just gotta remember to use it. Blunt weapons, streetwise. Let's have streetwise. And alteration. There we go. I'm gonna be talking to folks, and alteration seems handy. I'm gonna set this to very high. Player reflection determines the overall speed of the game. Pick very high skills, very high reflexes. The monster will move and attack quickly, forcing you to be quick with the controls. Very low is the opposite. Character will advance a little slower with that, and will advance a little faster with higher, just because everything moves smoother, moves faster. Well, maybe not smoother, but it will move faster. So we'll pick very high. Overview, this all looks fine. Okay.
400 years after Tiberseptim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion. One indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Also notice he said 7th, and in the first game he's the 4th.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject ally and friend, as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.